Hi everyone, so I'm going to be using, she's my model for today, so I'm going to be showing you how to take your proper measurement, okay? So the first thing you take is, we are taking this measurement in cm and not in inches, okay? So we are using cm, the back of your tape rule, and not in inches this time. So you start with your bust measurement. You tell your client to make sure she wears her bra, okay? Tell your client to make sure she wears her bra. And the fitted clothes, this, my model is not wearing a fitted clothes, but we have to use it like that. She's not wearing bra too, but whenever you want to take your client's measurement, tell them to wear that bra, very fitted bra. So number one, this is your bust, okay? These are busts. When you're taking your client's bust, turn your back, please. You understand? Make sure you raise it up like this and not like this. Do you understand? That's number one. Then the second measurement is her waist measurement, okay? Take your client's waist measurement. Your client's waist measurement is the deepest part of her waist. Some clients, their waist is very difficult to identify. What you do is you take a rope, or maybe you have double tape rule. You first tie the first tape rule here to identify where her waist is, okay? And then you take the second tape rule. And then you take your second tape rule, do you understand, to measure where her waist is, okay? But for her, her waist is visible, her waistline is visible, so I can easily dictate where her waistline is. Or another thing you do is you tell your client to tilt to the side, to bend their body like this to the side. So when they bend their body so when they tilt to the side like this, you would see like a deep cut like this. So that is where their waistline is. So you take your client's waist measurement or your waist measurement, okay? So make sure you are putting just one finger like this so that you don't add too much excess. If you put two, you're already adding too much allowance, but put just one finger. Then after that, you take your client's hip measurement. There are two hip measurements you will take. One, the upper hip measurement. This is where your client's blouse, or where your blouse stops, okay? And then the second one is the lower hip measurement, the fullest part of your hips, okay? This is the fullest part of the hip. Make sure you're inserting just one finger inside, okay? Then after that is your client's front chest. You tell your client to put their hands together like this. Then you measure the joining between this place, this her hand, and her chest here. That's what is called your front measurement. You put your tape measure here, okay, and extend it to the next side here, across her chest, okay, across her chest like this. So this is what is called the front chest measurement. Then you tell your client to turn their back, and then you take another measurement here, that's what it's called across back. That's your X back, okay? From here to here, the joining between her back here and her arm here, this is where you insert your tape rule, and to the other side too, okay? So for my clients or my models X back, her X back is 39 cm here. Do you understand? It's 39 cm. So after taking that, the next thing you take is our shoulder, from the nape of our shoulder, okay? So this is the nape of our shoulder here. From the nape of our shoulder here, the midpoint here, you measure from here, right, to our under bust. Our under bust is where the bra iron stops. So that is where you stop the measurement. Our under bust is where the bra iron is, okay? Then after that, our under bust here is 34 cm. So now you can go ahead to take our under bust measurement, under bust circumference. The first one I took here is our under bust point, okay? So here is our under bust circumference. Under bust circumference is right under our under bust where the bra iron is, okay? So my model under bust measurement here is 72 cm, okay? So the next thing is when you want to take your sleeve measurements now, okay? Tell your client to put their hand on their waistline, okay? They put their hand on their waistline like this, and then you measure from her shoulder. She's wearing a bigger shirt here. You measure from her shoulder here, from the joining of her shoulder, from here to here. This is your elbow length. Okay, so you measure from here where her shoulder is joining here up to her elbow. This is her elbow length up to this round socket here. This is her full sleeve, a long sleeve, okay? And then to get your top arm, okay, your top arm is circumference, the fullest part of her arm here. Tell your client to put her hand on their waist. The fullest part of her arm here, okay? That is her top arm circumference, okay? So then the next thing you want to take is from her shoulder to her waistline. Shoulder to her waistline, that's waist length measurement. Take from her shoulder to the waistline. This is where her waistline is, okay? For my clients, make sure you always take your client's waist length measurements, okay? For my model here, her waistline is 40. Her waistline here is 44 cm. And I know if she's wearing bra, it will be higher, it will be longer than that, okay? So the next thing is After taking that, you take your blouse length, decide wherever you want your blouse to stop, and that's that. After that, you take your client's knee length, okay, from the shoulder to the knee, okay, from the shoulder to the knee. Then after the knee measurements, you take the long length measurements right now, okay, then from her shoulder to the floor. Then after that, the next thing you take is your client's hip, okay, well, waist to hip, okay. Take your client's waist to hip measurement. Her waist to hip measurement length here is 25 cm. Then you measure the waist to knee, so from her waist to her knee, okay, from her waist to her knee. This is how you measure the wrist circumference. You tell your client to fold their finger like this, okay? Because whenever you want to wear your dress fits your, so you tell your client to fold their hand, this other finger like this, okay? So after folding it, then you take your measurement and then you measure round across this their finger, okay? So this is how to take your wrist measurements. This is how to take your wrist measurement, okay? Another thing I think I forgot, measure your client's elbow circumference. You have to tell them to put their hand on their waist, okay? Tell them to put their hand on their waist and then you take their elbow circumference. Elbow circumference, okay? So my client's elbow circumference, or my model's elbow circumference here is 27 cm. So we are done. Thank you, model.